Listen, I want you guys to hear my heart on this, and I'm going to be nice about it. I'm not going to say any names. But aren't you guys tired of cowards in the pulpit? Aren't you guys tired of these Christian mega pastors and Christian music artists that you've supported their music, you've bought their books, you've supported their conferences, and they've become rich off of the sheep support? But then when we're in the middle of this spiritual battle, this spiritual war that's going on, they never speak up. How do you have all this influence and all this money? You're good if you get canceled, right? You're secure and you're silent.
There is a lot to unpack here. Let me just start off by saying no hate to anybody at all or any particular pastor, but I do just find it interesting that right before Charlie Kirk passed away, he did actually and call out a very major pastor here in Charlotte who still has nothing to say to this day about the events that took place here locally, and then what happened with him and other events that we've seen that have happened the last few weeks. And I'm not just targeting that pastor or just calling him out alone, but there are many in the body of Christ who, when other things were going on with like BLM and whatnot, they had so much to say, but they are silent about things that they really should be speaking up about. And it just makes you wonder, what is the intention behind their ministry? What is the intention behind the things that they have posted in the past? Like, were you just posting because it was trendy and you didn't want to get canceled? Or are you now just being silent because your PR team told you to? And you guys know here, as promised, I told you I was going to keep it 1,000 here on this journalism page because there's only one way to be. And I am just so sick and tired of people of influence, big pastors, mega churches, always going silent when we should be like a roaring lion, like a big sleeping giant that has finally woken up as the church body of Christ, finally speaking up and having boldness and not being afraid. And so I agree with Marcus Rogers. I agree with what he's saying. I agree with it. It's really weird. It's very strange. You know, they've spoken up about other things through the years. They have no problem touching all these other topics, but for some reason, when it comes to present day and these current events that are happening right now, and just like Marcus Rogers said, it's not even just the Charlie Kirk assassination, it is other things that have happened here recently, even this year, they have been silent. But at the end of the day, like I said, we have to remember these people run a business. They also have a PR team and a legal team. But at the same time though, that really shouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, we answer to God. And at the end of this life, that's who they're gonna have to answer to. That's who I'm gonna have to answer to. That's who you're gonna have to answer to. And I just think that it is a disservice to call yourself influential, someone high in ministry, when at times like this, when it really matters, what you say, what you do, how you move, you don't say anything at all. I'm sorry, the silence is worse